I feel so much like a garden fairy today. This is going to be so exciting. Hello my celestial friends, I'm Echo, the Saving Sorceress, and today I thought that we would take a step out into my garden to check on some pumpkin plants that might be growing there, press some orchid flowers so we can make some crafts, and explore the treasures that I found out in the woods lately. Let's get started. So every time an orchid flower falls off the plant, I can't just let it go to waste. I've got to do something good with it. So let's press this orchid flower. I often use either a book or even a piece of tissue under some heavy things like coasters and bottles to press my flowers. So we're going to place it into the book and open it up a little bit because we want all the gorgeous color to show. And then we're going to close it up. I'm going to place my coaster on top and put a lovely little bottle right there. And then, after a few days, I can open it back up and I'll end up with beautiful pressed flowers like these. Some of my favorites. Gorgeous. Of course, letting them dry naturally is always an option too. I just love doing this. I'm thinking of hanging them up in picture frames and putting them in a new room that I'm decorating soon, but I'm just really excited. I think it's going to give an absolute magical fairy style touch to the room, and I don't know, I'll probably add them to a lot of other crafts as well. I've been making, this one's stuck. I've been making all kinds of ones from every different color of orchid. So we've got like a more purple one here, a white one here. I'm in love with the possibilities. I just can't wait to make some fairy magic. And speaking of fairy magic, I just recently started trying to dry and sort of dehydrate some pieces from limes and lemons and things. I think I went a bit too hard. They're kind of burned. Everybody's gonna start somewhere, so I'm excited about these. I plan on stringing them up to add a bit of a witchy and fairy style touch to my decor. So now let's jump into the garden. And here are some of the little pumpkin plants that have just popped up. I will be honest with you, they're always a little bit of a surprise for me, so they could be some other sort of squash as well. We will just have to see what happens. Ooh, there's another little one popping up there too. And over here as well. I'm just super excited to see what happens. And to my surprise, I may actually be growing some little pumpkins back here too. I usually just try to scatter some seeds around and see where they fall. And these honestly tend to not survive in these pots because it gets very, very hot. But we'll see. They seem to be thriving a little bit more than usual this year. So I'm excited. Also, there's some little tomato flowers and, even better, some tomatoes. I am so pumped for this year. Gotta pick off those basil flowers though. I love to see everything look so beautiful and green and fresh and promising. Also, I really wanted to share some of my favorite little finds. I go out into the woods a little bit. I have some woods around my house, and I also go walking sometimes. So I find some interesting little treasures that are just beautiful. You know, nature's treasures. And I wanted to share them with you. This one is a beautiful little piece of wood covered in lichen. I just felt like it was a perfect little piece. It just makes me happy. It's a little bit of nature that I can have right here in my house. And come on, little gumdrops. These things are so cute and incredible, and I don't even know where they're coming from in my yard. Honestly, I didn't realize I had a tree like this, but they keep showing up, and it's like a little gift every time I see one. And I will be really honest with you, I don't even know what this is. I just think it was fun and interesting. It looks a bit like the bottom of a flower, but the petals have fallen off. But it's like a little skirt or a little mini witch's broom, honestly, which is just perfect. And of course, one can never go wrong picking up some little acorns. I like to pick up the ones that don't have any seed in them to make little fairy hats, but the ones that do have seeds in them, I also like as well. They just look like little bells. I don't know. It's just, sometimes you need to take a little break from all of the stressors and just really dive into nature. Remember the grounding things around you again. And that's really what I needed right now. I've been going through some rough times, and there was a lot of stress, and I couldn't really get through things, so I went outside. And it was just, it was a reminder that there are some good and beautiful things around us, and that sometimes what's important is not all of the horror and terror and strife that we're surrounded by, but just the beauty that we actually have around us every day that we just don't take the time to notice. So yeah, it's just been nice. Have you found anything beautiful or wonderful or magical outside in the world and in nature lately? I would love to hear about it, so please let me know about it in the comments below. I just want to hear something positive right now. I could really use that, and I'm sure that it would help some of the rest of the people here too. Also, if you enjoyed this video, I would really love it if you could add a like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more videos like this about saving things, including plants, old clothes. I do a lot of thrifting and sewing here, so join me. It's all going to be with a nice little witchy spin. And also, please stay tuned. I will be back soon. And remember, my celestial friends, save whatever beauty that you can find out in the world and wherever you can find it, honestly. Be kind to yourself and to the universe, and try to add a little bit of magic wherever possible to your corner of the world. Bye. I think it's gonna be super cool. Woo! It's like confetti, except it might hurt if it falls on you. Ah!